My grandmother died 2 months after my 30th birthday. She was 90 and as wise as her years. She had a saying that she lived by and would repeat in times of turmoil. I think about this phrase often. It's universal and elegant, Zen poetry. All things pass. The elation of a new romance turns to the day-to-day minutiae of a relationship. The searing pain of a breakup turns into a lesson learned and maybe some growth. Financial calamities, lost jobs, friendships, hardships, loved ones, and yes, even you, will pass. Nothing is permanent. It's an innate human need to build things. We think it gives a permanence to ourselves, that our hands build things that live beyond us. But left alone, nature would reclaim our grand designs in a matter of generations, lifetimes that are a mere blink of an eye, an imperceptible blip in the universal persistence of vision. And nature will reclaim all that we build because we as a species will pass. Even mountains pass. Whole continents will divide and collide, creating other continents and oceans that are themselves only temporal anomalies to be melted away at the violent death of the sun before it, too, passes. Every action taken by you, and everyone that has ever lived and everyone that ever will live, will not have mattered, and we might as well have never existed. It's bleak. This is why people avoid big-picture thinking. In fact, we spend an incredible amount of time and energy trying not to think about this. Because when you ponder that truth of existence, there's only one place to go from there. What's the point? But what's the point is exactly the question we need to be asking. What's the point in yelling at someone who cut you off in traffic? What's the point in stressing over a slightly missed deadline at work? What's the point in holding grudges, in fearing new things, and working yourself sick, and trying to please other people? In the end, none of it will matter. None of your self-imposed suffering will have accomplished anything but to make your one blink of existence miserable. And if you believe that there is an infinite existence beyond this one, then what's the point of this one? Just a test? And if so, how do you pass? By succumbing to your fear, spreading anger and repressing yourself? Or by channeling love, finding happiness and spreading joy and directing your energy into being the most absolute version of you possible? By treating every moment as if it were the only one that ever existed, and smiling back at it no matter what that moment is presented to you, and saying defiantly, "This too shall pass."